As Florida's legislative session wrapped up last week, lawmakers passed some sweeping immigration reform.
This includes a couple of big changes for businesses and others for people who are undocumented.
As you can imagine, this is causing a lot of concern and confusion for folks all across the board. New tonight, ABC Action News reporter Vanessa Ariza is taking an in-depth look at this topic, speaking with them and laying out the significance of all this.
Senate Bill 1718. It's a number that is inducing fear in the immigrant community.
The way that it's written, it's targeting undocumented families, but immigrants in general, whether they're documented or not.
Teresita Matos-Post serves as the executive director for the Bethel Farm Worker Ministry. For more than 40 years, they have served their community, specifically migrant workers.
You're targeting the citizens in your community who have been contributing to our society for generations.
Senate Bill 1718 cracks down on those who are undocumented, as well as people who choose to help them. The bill, which is set to go before Governor Ron Desantis now, states someone who knowingly helps an undocumented person could face felony charges. As for businesses, if an employer knowingly hires and continues to employ a person who is undocumented, they could face up to a $10,000 fine per undocumented employee and revocation of their license. Hospitals, they're involved too. Each facility that accepts Medicaid has to submit quarterly reports to the state about a person's immigration status.
What shrivels my heart is specifically the piece about hospitals asking about the status to dissuade any family that needs medical health, right? That might not go to the hospital when they need help because they're afraid that they're going to be asked about their status.
The fear is amplified with the ending of Title 42 this week. It was enacted during former President Donald Trump's presidency during the COVID-19 pandemic in order to limit entrance into the states to reduce the spread of infection. Governor Ron Desantis briefly commenting about the expected influx at a bill signing Monday afternoon.
For our border, which is a total disaster and is going to get worse this week.
The thing that is the most damning is that the anti-immigration laws are applied unequally.
Eliseo Santana is an advocate in the Hispanic community. The Army veteran and Bronx native says he's already felt the negative impacts of anti-immigration. But what alarms him the most, he says, is that his humanitarian efforts could end with a felony charge.
To have someone like me and others, ministers, be looked at as potential criminals for helping another human being in need, that is un-American. That is something that I cannot believe that is happening.
Despite the fear, advocates like Santana and Matos-Post say they will continue with their mission to help their fellow neighbor. As for the bill, if signed by Governor DeSantis, it will take effect on July 1st of this year. Vanessa Ariza, ABC Action News.